Welcome to the Midnight Graveyard.
Welcome.
Thanks for joining us this evening. Make sure you grab some werewolf venom and settle in for a drink. While you're doing that, like and subscribe. So, go ahead.
Talking about a Tubi original.
A Tubi OG.
Mm-hmm. Lowlifes.
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 Yes. So first off, recommend Tubi, obviously, free.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a 2024 movie, right?
I believe so, or 23.
Okay, but yeah, modern.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah. It wasn't bad. Sorry. It wasn't bad. It wasn't
Frankenstein.
It wasn't great. It wasn't even quick and easy for me to say, like, oh, very good. Like, it was good. It's, it was engaging for most of the film.
Mm-hmm.
What makes you say that it was...
That I liked it?
Yeah.
I liked how it started with a creepy family that was seemingly normal but just slightly off-putting.
Mm-hmm.
And then, lo and behold, they have a family secret on things they like to eat. And I thought that was a nice twist.
Yeah.
And very enjoyable. And then seeing the family characters kind of show themselves in this weird dynamic, right? Like the boy who's trying to prove himself to the dad, the daughter who's keeping secrets from her father,
Romantic interests.
yeah, and then the mom who like doesn't always stand up to her husband because regularly she's saying that he knows best and things.
Well, she's afraid because he's an absolute
psychopath.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're all kind of stuck in his game, but I guess it's the way that it's been for this family. So, yeah, I liked that a lot. I thought it was like a fun, like clever way.
It is interesting and sort of fun. Like, you don't realize your family is weird until you meet others. Everybody thinks their family's normal. So like, it was kind of cool to see how they did some of that like same normal family stuff.
Yeah.
Layered into this psychopathic journey.
Yeah. I liked
cool.
that.
Yeah.
And some of the scenes were gross too. There was some gore that was like, a little gross, but it kind of felt that it was purposeful, that it had a place in the type of story being told. So I didn't feel like it was really obscene.
Right. No, yeah, I can agree to a degree. It was all fairly warranted.
Yeah.
Gore, right? Not anything overtly egregious.
No, and I don't like a lot of stuff like that. I usually look away from most of those things anyway, like doctor shows and all that kind of stuff. I find disgusting.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to see the surgery. Just tell me when it's done.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually like don't pay attention to that stuff in movies. Like I glance away.
Yeah. Yes,
So I did that with this one. Yeah. Like let me know when it's over.
Yep.
Usually he forgets and I figure it out.
Sometimes I forget. But it was gory, definitely. And there was some like things in it. But I sort of felt like they were punctuating plot points, I guess.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not just randomly. But I could be wrong too about that.
I also enjoyed, it's called Lowlifes, and so you've got this LA seemingly classy family that turns out to be psychopaths, and they embark on this middle of nowhere family that they are considering to be lowlifes and are actually reconvincing themselves that they are low lives because they're, the mom, like some of the family are like, they're just poor, but they like, they're actually a decent family.
Right, they take them in and offer them dinner and a place to stay, right?
Yeah, and the one
really not low lives at all. They're very kind and generous.
And the one chick has, college prospects, but her family is unwell, so she's maybe delaying that to help take care of them and work and, great training on the piano, like these elements that are classy and elite are now being thrown out to this murderous family that has told themselves that they do these family vacations remotely so they can take out lowlifes like people we saw at the beginning of the movie.
Right. Homeless people, drug addicted people, drifters, right?
And creeps, like those creepy guys at the beginning.
Yeah.
That were saying foul stuff about the teenage daughter and obviously, thought it was completely acceptable to give her eyes sort and say things to her family.
Girl in front of her father and family.
Like, they definitely deserve to be slaughtered. But but then you find out how connected all of it is too. Like, I think that had some fun messaging. Like, oh, lo and behold, one of those guys was the brother of this super amazing family, and it just kind of shows you things aren't always as they seem, right? Who you're considering a low life and who is worthy and not worthy, elite and not elite. None of that is as easy as what you'd see at first glance.
Right, as you would think. As one of us would think.
Yeah. So I'd say that's like the deeper message of it all.
Yeah.
No monsters, no supernatural, just like straight up slaughtering. Nighttime runs and screams and things, cannibalism.
It was stabbings, shooting, like ultra violent.
Yeah.
But it was one that kept me guessing. Like, I enjoy how in the beginning, I won't say too much because I don't want to spoil anything, but like there's a twist in the beginning that I thought, that's really clever. I really enjoy that. And I felt like that was great because it sort of set me up, primed me for some of the other twists that were coming. Not in a way that made it obvious they were there before they arrived or what they were going to be. Just sort of that's like style of directing or something, I guess. And to just help me stay on top of like, oh, I see. And it was very clever, I thought. Like, the twists that they took with the story really helped keep me engaged.
Yeah, I at the very beginning, it reminded me of the Goosebumps episode that I just rewatched recently, where the daughter is like crying monster, and then comes home and discovers who she really is. So it reminded me of that kind of twist, and I thought that was very really fun. So yeah, I liked that. But the ending definitely surprised me and maybe kind of annoyed me because I guess it was left for potential sequels is what I'm thinking is why it wrapped up that way rather than I think some other better options. But it is what it is.
I think some of it is sequel, but I also think part of it is that this is real life. The good guys don't always win.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that. I just like the very end, that is the piece that I'm like, all right, maybe, but also not realistic in terms of how any of this operates, but okay.
Yeah, I just assume that's sequel fodder,
Yeah.
But they don't even have to do that anymore. Nowadays, they just make something up.
Oh, God, yeah. Just throw it in. Like, oh, we didn't show you this.
But
it was behind the scenes.
They clearly put some thought behind, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was there for that reason.
Yeah.
Just leave that door open,
But I liked it. I would give it 3 out of 5 skulls. Not on like a horror skull rating, because I don't think it was really horror much as well.
It's a good point. Not, yeah, more, yeah, I guess more of a gory action or something.
Gory action psycho thriller
Yeah.
kind of thing. But I'd give it 3 out of 5.
I think at 3.5 out of 5 for this one.
All right.
I think, yeah, somewhere around there.
All right. Well,
Thanks for
let
tuning
us
in.
know if you check it out. We want to hear what you think. Comment below. Be sure to like us
Absolutely.
and subscribe. And have a wonderful spooky evening in your nearest cemetery. Bye.
See you next time.